everyone, welcome back. Okay, so we are going to be starting on the 2012 lounge that I got from Copart the other week. I'm going to be starting on that today. We need to get the tyre sorted. That's an easy job. We've got to get the decals off the side, because I don't really know many people who like that. Got to get a new crash bar put on, and we got to look at the tub where the spare wheel goes into and see if we can make a dent in that job. Yeah, and then we're on our way to getting it sorted, really, I guess. So I'm going to start by getting those decals off. Previously, what have I done? Previously, I've used a rubber wheel on a drill to get those off. I'm hoping... So, the way I've done it before is that if they've been factory fitted, then they are an absolute arse to get off. These potentially look like they've been replaced at some points. They might just come off by hot water and just yanking it straight off. Well, I say straight off, it's not as simple as that, but that is the method I'm going to try first off, and then we'll hopefully have made a quick job of that. So let's get on with that now. Let's go and heat a kettle and start on that. Temperature, we've dropped off a bit here in the UK. There's no sun, nothing like that. Slight wind today, but where do we start? So Paul at Love 500 has the same problem I do, and we need to start removing decals. He swears by the old kettle method, so we're going to try that today. You can see we've got these here, and on the other side here, these are, we'll put it this way, you can definitely see that the red band has completely gone, and on that side. Now, it's whether or not these are the originals or they are they've been sort of replaced at some point. You see, it's sort of, I don't really know what's going on, other than the fact that obviously if you've parked your car and the sun always is on this side, it's going to fade. So yeah, we're going to just try and get them off with the kettle method and see how we get on. I don't want to spend hours doing this, so we're going to just try it first off. I'm going to try it actually here, probably get these and see how we go. But yeah, I've got both these stripes to do, so let's just start. I'll just start doing it, and then I'll touch bases with you and let you know how I'm going. Well, that didn't take long, did it? What, a minute, 2 minutes? They just came straight off, as you can see. They've come straight off really easily. Obviously, that doesn't look good, but yeah, we'll sort that out. That won't look. There's no sticky residue on there. That's just, to some extent, we need to just give that all a good old clean and a scrub. So we're going to try on this one now. It seems to be working all right for me. So I've listened to 1.5 music tracks, and that's how long it's taken to get that off. Used about a kettle of hot water, but to be fair, I didn't even really need to. I was just making sure of it. So yeah, that's all right, isn't it? I think this is going to be more difficult, I reckon, but we'll give that a try. I'll go and heat up another that looks like there's a stick on the back there actually. You see that? Anyway, just needs all a good clean. Let's go and heat up another kettle and we'll go and try down that side. So you can see, yeah, it's almost like it's night and day. These are coming off very difficult because I think maybe the sun's just completely, it's just, don't know, done its job, the glue, I don't know, but yeah, it's not coming off as easy this time. So gonna just keep playing on with this one, I reckon. Got to find a crash bar from one of these, or that one. What I've identified is up this one. So if I can get those off, and I can have that one, which is handy. Right, let's get my stuff out and try and take it off, because that one ain't gonna work. I was hoping for some parcel shelves, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, right, let's crack on. Let's get some of these parts off. Right, halfway through the process of getting the bolts off. Yeah, wish I'd bought a impact driver. Certainly it'll be a lot easier, but we'll get in there. So that's the main thing. Just 2.5 more bolts to go. So, made some progress today. I know didn't really record much of it because it's just taking off and putting on the bumper. So the bumper's obviously, the whole impact, which, let's be honest, isn't this way like this, it's more gone like that. And it's pushed the exhaust slightly, and that now touches the pan underneath the back tyre just here. So I need to sort that out. But I've just done a practice fit on the replacement bumper, this pot bumper that I got, which just needs some fettling around, as you can see here, marks there and here, but it's a cheap bumper. I've got the chrome piece for here, so we're going to drill and get that clipped in there, so that's good. The new crash bar has gone on, that fits fine, so yeah, so already it's looking better. However, it's going to take a bit of work to get the what do you want to call it, the wheel sorted, because of the nature that it's gone sort of up rather than just sort of in where you can pull it back. It's sort of gone up a bit, so yeah, that's going to take a sledgehammer, I think, just to get it down, and then we can use like a puller to pull that back. Yeah, so although that was all scuffed up into the wheel and causing an issue, that's now kind of been pretty much sorted, and that's all screwed into place. The colour is slightly off on here, but it's not too bad around here, I don't think. But then this car hasn't really been cleaned, or the bumper, you know, the whole thing needs to be cleaned, and then we can kind of see where we're at. I've reconditioned and managed to sort out all the alloys now as well. I'm just in the processes of finishing the last one, but these are pretty much untouched alloys. So for 2012, these now look brand new, and I'm quite chuffed with how they've come out, as you can see. So happy with that. Still got to get the decals off. Still got to replace this because we're not getting any radio reception. What else? Still got to sort out the vent. Yeah. So, and yeah, the floor mats, just got to give those a good old clean as well, as you can see here. So, yeah. That's where we're up to for today's work. I need to get it over to my dad so we can do some more work on it, because he's got more of the tools and it's just a bit easier to do it. And the main thing is, if I'm going to drive it, it looks a bit more presentable, put it that way, with that bumper. So that is day one done for this car. Thank you very much. Okay, so the decals was the bane of my life, and I'm hoping it's not going to be the case today. So, you know, we tried to pick these off with hot water and it wasn't coming off. We are going to change it now with the use of the rubber wheel, and I'll explain what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So, I'm going to need a couple of things, but the first one is this: a rubber wheel. You can get them on eBay or Amazon. Comes with the attachment, and it goes into your bog standard drill. And all we're going to do is just quite literally do that, and we're going to allow the rubber wheel to grip and take it all off. That's how it works. I'm going to try and set this up so you can see, but you don't need to knock the crap out of it. It's just to basically show you how it works. So let's get you set up, and I can show you. And I'm doing this because someone's asked about that they have this problem with me, or I'm sure plenty of people have a problem with me. They got a problem with these types of decals that aren't coming off. So this is going to be the solution, not hot water or any other. Well, there will be at the end, but predominantly this is just to get the sticker off. that's how you do it. Quite simple. Then all we're going to need to do is anything like this, which is sticky residue, to get some tar and glue remover. Just liquid, just get that off, and then this yellow in, or the form of the rubber. Just use cutting compound or a polish, and that should come up a treat, which I'll show you later. I just want to get this panel done first, and then I'll show you the final process to get this stripe off. So having got basically that off, that decal, we've got some tidying up to do. So the first thing I use, and to be honest anyone does it, is, oh, let's get this turned around, tar and glue remover. And you could spray it on. I'm just going to apply it to a microfiber and then just like rub it in, and that should get rid of most of the residue or anything that's left, bits of yeah, just crap that's left on there. So I'll apply that, sort that out, and then come back with you with the final step. So you can see this first half here, which has been done, it's taken all of that off. It's taken back that rubber and all the glue and everything like that. And that's how you do it. So I'm going to crack on, get all of that off, and just got one final part of the door to do. And then the only other thing is I just need to run the polisher, because as you can see here, it still leaves that, so we need to run a polisher over that so that doesn't show up as much. So I think I'm going to wrap up today's video. I don't want to go too long on it. There's plenty of work to be done on this car, so we don't need to make these videos too long at the moment. Recorded quite a bit already, stuff which, I'll be honest, which you've probably seen in this video, has gone a bit higgledy-piggledy. I've put certain things in the video at the beginning when you can kind of see that other things have been done, but does it need to make sense? Not really. I don't think so. But anyway, so we have done this. We have got rid of those in the end, and we have got rid of the marks and everything down there as well. This still needs a good old clean, and you can see there's loads of residue still left on there from the sander. So left to do outside is actually not really anything, to be honest. We've just got to put the silver strip, chrome strip on this bumper and secure that bumper properly to the car, and then yeah, everything else goes with it. So I think that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you found it a bit helpful and useful. I know some of this stuff has been covered plenty of times before, but yeah, I just wanted to show you a bit about the decal. And I think some people like it, that sort of stripe down the side. It's not for me, so I just prefer the white look, and you can see we've got exactly the same there as well. So that's my personal preference. I know some people have bonnet stripes, you know, things down the bottom, down by the skirting, but for me, just like to keep it clean cut. So yeah, I think it's finally just to say thank you all for watching. Well over the 1500 now, which in the grand scheme of what I record I think is pretty good. And yeah, I'd like to give thanks and give me your comments again. I do read them, just a bit slow in responding, and all the thumbs up and everything just all helps. So yeah, I will see you all again later in the week with more work to be done on this Cat N 500.